Что ж, продолжим игру. Первый акт Baldur Gates.
Can't slow down. Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Интересно, они сдохнут, если им посоветовать уйти. Вау, ровно десятка.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Обжоры.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or rocks? The keepers of this place, they change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Ты много жалуешься.
Your kind gives us your burdens, but who will carry ours?
У тебя-то какая нож?
I have no more to say.
Ну ты корова.
That's curious.
I swear that ox's gaze is following
Waiting to
me.
get into me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Что тут странного-то?
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable.
Пф. Я до чертиков обожаю сплетни. Бля. Критический провал.
I'll tell you this
Подкрутка.
much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move.
Чему-то. Только что со мной говорил.
Children, look who's here.
Где этот хрень?
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Этот щенок безнадежен.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Что это была за женщина в твоих мыслях?
You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
У тебя в голове мозгоедская личинка, тебя это не беспокоит?
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet, thank Baldur. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
Тогда присоединяйся ко мне.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Отправляйся в лагерь.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Может, Шэдоухарт убрать, а его взять.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no glorious.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
У меня для вас плохая новость, детки, вы все умрете. Нет, слишком жестко. Похер, пусть будет третий.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it!
О, ну тут я вечно просирал. Так что... И в этот раз, наверное.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Ну-ка, давай удар с блять, с разворота. О, получилось в кои-то веки.
Like this, you mean? Step,
Чё не
step,
показали?
strike. Yes. You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Ох, получше-то ничего не мог дать.
Wait. Wait. Now lunge. One more time.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Посмотрим, посмотрим. Так, не сюда.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Я тебе не мальчик на побегушках. Ладно, в следующий раз.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
А где сыграть-то? Что за фигня? Опа. Пф, даже губы трубочки не делают. А где игра-то, блин, на инструменте?
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Или я какую-то хуйню подобрал? А, во. И чё, она типа не умеет на то играть, что ли?
It must be time by now. And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Простите, не хотела вас смущать.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Я отправлюсь прямиком в уютную таверну Тьфу, блядь, эльфийская песня.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Если доживете, конечно.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realm.
Так, нужно обязательно арбалет вот этот взять. А у меня денег нету. Вот и наскребли.
Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them. We should have left them. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Так какой он самый знаменитый?
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Сидишь.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide.
Да.
You'll see.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
Почему бы и не
Fancy a
начать?
bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Да где с утра пораньше-то уж первый час. Нет, спасибо, мне и запаха хватило.
Go ahead, turn that pretty nose of yours up. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Ну и чё, я все равно почти ничего не говорю.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people?
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
А ты что, разбираешься в алхимии?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
И что это за ху? Что за ху?
Oh, it is just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Со мной все в порядке, просто день тяжелый.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
Хуже уже не будет. И тут раз.
Hey, bother.
Че за видос там?
Это невозможно говорить русский язык без матов. Мати, fuck или shit. Это русский язык как музыка. Пиздец. Охуенно. Заебумба. Ёб твою мать. Иди нахуй. Заебись.
Нету денег, бабулька. Блядь, да какой лагерь-то ебаный. Сука, хватит мне писать.
Take care now, sweet.
Так, ну-ка, сыграем. Лол. Так наигрывать. Сука, где деньги? Гоните деньги, блин, за выступление. О, баблишка. Заплатите чеканной монетой. И чё это все? Одну монетку сраную дали. Еще и НАТО. Заебись. Опа, аж крыса прибежала послушать.
Stay back, or else. Nothing's wrong. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
Зубик болит.
It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing. In the box. Follow me.
Мне туда не попасть. Картошка. Так, ладно, хрен с этими, пошли дальше. Тут ничего нету.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Опа. Сюда надо гитиянки, да?
Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Enterprises.
If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor.
Если необычно.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Бесконечность не предел. Ты выглядишь так необычно. В этих краях не так много гитьянки.
I expect I am your first.
Мне приходилось слышать, но не доводилось видеть.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Ой, да ладно, не такой он и здоровенный. Будто твоя нетопырья морда лучше.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore, and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Незавидная судьба, которой мне хотелось бы избежать.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Почему тебя тревожит, что мы не превращаемся? Это же хорошо.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. It is done.
It is done.
Indolence breeds madness.
Или done. Так, мастером битвы я уже был, и рыцарем тоже, и чемпионом. А пускай чемпион будет. Что за говно? О май! Сколько тут дохуя. Подожди, а какого хуя она тратится?
Trust no one. Lovely day this, for now.
Can't give up now. These boots have seen everything.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Как так вышло, что клинок Фронтира стал гоняться за дьяволом в аду?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
И кто же дал тебе эту информацию?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. Anything more we should discuss? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Теперь я наконец-то знаю, как выглядит живая легенда.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Я вижу у тебя камень на месте глаза. Ты лишился глаза в драке?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea.
А вот в раннем доступе он потерял его
and sacrifices must be made.
от
But
гоблина.
that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
More for me.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Чего не стреляешь?
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Ты что-то перебирал. Что это было?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Думаешь, этим сектантам можно доверять?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
По доброй ли воле?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Это сверхъестественно мощная магия. Как ты так легко с ней управляешься?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Удобно, хотя у меня пока все живы.
Indeed. Farewell.
Чё, фарвел-то мы не договорили?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Не хочу показаться грубой, но что-то такое.
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Скелеты не разговаривают.
Correct.
Объяснения будут?
No.
Атаковать. Лишь бы атаковать. А если он захерачит? Так.
guy's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Стой, я поговорю.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Да что ты говоришь? Ладно, как знаешь, так и не затягивай.
Bow. Lower.
О. Дождаться, чтоб Тифлинг подчинился.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Ладно, давай дальше.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
I need a quick word.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Крыса. Да как так-то, блин?
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Эй, донатер. Ты вообще говорить умеешь?
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though.
Плут? А, это Астария говорит.
Okay, that's funny. You're funny. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave. 9.
Ладно, я съебываю.
With pleasure.
Нет, без этого. Да ты чё смеешься, блядь?
find a way forward.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Ртом, что ли, следишь?
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something.
Тетенька, бля.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
Орел.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Не спеши, один бросок ничего не значит.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. Heads it is. There. Happy?
Ну еще бы, получить в дар кольцо, как тут быть недовольны.
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that.
Полученного по цене денег, а кольцо теперь мое.
Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat.
Хорошо, я только посмотрю.
Really? I mean, good. That's what I got.
Ах, вы, суки, что-то спиздили у меня.
Nothing caught your eye, huh?
Опять спиздили, вот крысы.
Not sure what you expected. I'm a kid living in the back of a cave. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care. Safe travels.
You realize your bag feels light.
Ах
You were
ты,
just
сука.
robbed.
Пиздюк-то потерялся. Вон он бежит.
Something over there. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Ай, жопа слишком широкая, не пролезет. Дальний бой. Слышь ты, твой приятель меня обчистил.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess.
Moll.
Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
Ну хорошо, значит она мне за вас и ответит.
You bet. Good luck, pal.
Сейчас только пиздюка вашего спасем. И второго тоже.
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
За что друиды схватили вашу дочь?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Judge. Да уж, не завидую я вам.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gather. You'd best move on.
I should speak up.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Cowards.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back!
Я ничего дурного не хотела, мне что, нельзя просто пройти?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
My good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Хорошо, спрашивай.
Lord. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ты что, не видел корабль о 5 щупальцах? Это был элитистский штурмовой отряд. Ими всеми управляли свежеватели разума.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Что, драконы? Что за низкопробный ветроплет? Ничего подобного, это был золотой дракон, сияющий чешуей и сверкающими крыльями.
A gold dragon! How marvelous! Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Вот именно, они скандировали это имя словно боевую песню.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Поразительно. И что же обо всем этом думает Маглабиет?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Осторожно, гоблины не славятся благодушием.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
Затейливая байка. Бабайка.
Ah, my grizzled friend. Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Хуйню нарисовал.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Ты песню портишь.
Don't you think it's awful?
We'll save you, poor soul.
The critters start a duet of their own, attempting to drown out the bard's music. They look at you expectantly.
О, ужас, ужас, дьявольский, зачем она поет? Сама замолкнет или ее кто-то убьет?
Yes, yes, that's it! Finally! A song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away! Away!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Пропеть, потускнеет свет взор, все признания мои.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you pull the last light down.
Продолжить петь.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
Wait, that's it!
Началось. Never fade away, блин. Блять, не успел.
Thank you. I was having trouble finding the words. Lihala, my teacher and friend. Sorry. Damn it.
Вот стыдобата. Все хорошо, поплачь.
I don't usually. I'm all right. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this. It's still rough, but my song...
Keep your distance.
Опять вскрывать.
Should be easy.
Шапка.
Should mind my step.
Блин, лопату-то не купил.
Careful, I bite.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Have to keep going.
Such a pretty song. Listen.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Wait. Why am I wet?
Ты обоссался. Ой-ой-ой. Опа, как он тут оказался? Ну ёб твою душу, какой нахуй критический промах, блядь. Пиздец.
Philip, I see you now for what you are.
Бля. И ржет паскуда.
Let's find some prey. Over here.
Сука. Ну косые вы хуйни, блядь.
trace.
На тебе в очко, блин. Ну конечно. Блять. Да почему ты мажешь-то, блять, косая хуйня? Бля. Да чё вы все попиздовали-то? А, у нас же этот есть.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
Курица драная.
Are they gone? Who are you?
Я Руби, гроза чудовищ, слагатель легенд, твой спаситель.
Wow. I'm Murkon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Moving ahead.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes. Yes, I see.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Много хочешь.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Shh! I'm
concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Money, money, money.
I'm sleeping.
Нихуя зависло.
Okay.
Вот так вот.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Let's see.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit, man, I'm sorry.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Велеть змее притихнуть.
Silence. I answer only to mistress.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
Конечно же, выберем ответ барда. Да, из-за щеку.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
The rat watches your movement.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Какой невоспитанный волк.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing, only the...
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment.
This may be kept.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Then get some rest. There's no better magic. Take a nip of whiskey before bed if you need to. Come back to me if that doesn't do it.
The bird's eyes are glassy.
And Feeling any better? Come here. You seem healthy enough. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
Мне не лягушка в глаз запрыгила, чтобы головастика вывести.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in.
There's something.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Что теперь свежеватели разума каждого второго ловят? Мне казалось, это редкость, а не новая мода.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Ну вот, сейчас Астарион будет ныть.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Ну и что, отправься за ним, да отыщи. Нормально.
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if it do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Oh ho ho ho.
Speak.
Speak English, motherfucker.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Need something?
My Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Так иди поспи.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set mistress. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. You won't mistake the first. Come, Silver. Stay close.
wish I could understand you.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened.
Поганка.
Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
It's our job to get us out of this way, not yours.
Амулет с говном.
We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl.
О, крыса, иди сюда.
Hello again. Me? Suspicious? No?
Скажи правду, или я тебя медведя скормлю.
Stop! Stop yelling at me, or I'll call Mole. What? No, it wasn't her. She's my boss. I shouldn't have said that. I gotta go.
Before you can say anything else, she sprints away.
Это она? Зал. Это кто?
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the...
Эй!
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
И что дальше? Где этот Дартмол?
When do I get to run the ring? I had a feeling you'd be back. And I hear you have a problem.
A few things are missing from your pack.
Is that right? Maybe we can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk. Sure, Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake.
Чпок. Сюда.
Here you go. Won't happen again. And to make sure none of the kids on the job
Блин,
outside
чё
mess
это?
with you, show them this.
Какой fuck you? К сожалению, интеллект у нее хромает. Блять, ну серьезно.
You got it. Now, we done here or what? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Я тебе не мамочка, поступай как знаешь.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
Да вроде мне больше сказать-то нечего. Может, помощь какая нужна?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it... Oh, and we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Одна монетка всего лишь.
Anything else? Well, it's been a pleasure.
Gods, it's bored.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Anything else? Well...
И чё? Вот я нашел же, мол, не дают поговорить.
Oh, Mole's in charge. Everyone's got junk. Worse.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by...
Sylphie needs to practice.
You're the first grown-up who's ever...
Ill in Baldur's Gate. Don't get too attached to that con kid.
You came! I have... So I wrote you a story.
Какой ты умница, это очень мило.
It's about you.
История Миркана. Да. История говна. Что значит сейчас никак? Так, с кем я еще не поговорил?
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the... It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely. There may be a way, though. Somebody must be leading them. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course. Everything we have. And we'll be ready to leave as...
Точно, я ж еще до гоблинши не сходил.
ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot
Всех
before you
свидетелей
lose your
надо
nerve,
убрать.
Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right. Here it comes, you little beast.
Як? Сдохла.
That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice.
Фу, бомжара.
These tieflings prove fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
О, надо же, главный герой говорит.
Hatched up, pushing on. Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusto will affix the safest, the purified.
These
to our
traps.
heads.
Goblins.
Ох, сейчас ловушки будут.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Блять, уже стреляют.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Close. Over there.
No one back home will ever believe this.
This was more fun when he was screaming.
Прикольно будет, ага.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers.
Ищейка глиста.
Did some bleeding arts show up?
Сейчас сама вас тут покромсаю. Чё, помер? Лол. Это кто?
May the gods take you first.
Куда ты, блядь, бьешь, сука?
Hungry for the slaughter. Quickly. Let's play.
I am fury. I am death.
Чё так мало?
It shall be done.
Ну, конечно. Как без этого-то? О,
Light on my feet. What's in here? Something's on my mind.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep.
эту хуйню надо выключить, чтоб не стреляло.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Ой-ой-ой, блядь.
Very well then.
Never a dull moment. Don't waste a step.
Zaithis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device
by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
О, вон туда надо сходить.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Что стряслось с вашим другом?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brynna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Все, откинулся дедок.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Ох, сколько выборов-то.
I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, man, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Я выжила при крушении, выходит, вы искали меня.
You!
О!
Brynna! Kill her!
Заебись. Зря выбрал.
To the death.
Йо, вдохновение кончилось. О,
I will ascend. Taste my fury.
да блять. Лошара опять промазал. Ну серьезно, блядь.
All right, what now? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Нифига, на шары там почему? Куда ты ее засунул?
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Rotten parasites.
Колбаса. Так, ну, на этой ноте, я думаю, закончить пока что. То надоело уже, пока что.
What is your interest in the astral plane? Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.